What's up, YouTube? We're back with another vlog where it's 4:24 p.m. here, so the gym's officially closed because we're on New Year's Eve here. And what are you laughing at? Look at this. Today we're gonna be hitting an arm day, triceps and biceps. Probably gonna be supersetting. And she keeps laughing. And then I also want to talk about a good topic that I think will be useful as well, which is how we grew our members from 0 to 500 in 5 months. Specifically, there's a bunch of strategies that we implemented both on social media and in person to get these members, as well as referrals and all the other stuff that I'll get into while I start my workout. But for now, I got my pre and my pink Himalayan here. I'm gonna chug it and let's get into this. No, okay. I hate this thing here.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Okay, we're in the gym, straight to this. I'm gonna wait until my pre-workout kicks in, but I'm excited for today, man. I wanna get a nice arm pump going on. Today's workout split is gonna be hypertrophy based with some partials at the end, as always again. I'll probably do like 4 exercises for biceps and 4 for triceps, and then I'll maybe add in a forearm exercise at the end as well. And we got a bit of cardio to do, and that's it. I don't think this workout will take too long, depending on how much filming takes here, but I'd say about an hour and I can get this all done, not including cardio. So on that note, we start off with some, we'll start off with some bicep curls and do skull crushers, leg, and then move on to our next exercise. Here we are moving into our first working set. It's got a couple 40-pound dumbbells here, so we'll just do our normal curls. And then I up the weight on the, what do you call it, skull crushers. It's only 60, but I'm gonna keep upping the weight every working set, so a couple more times till we move on to the next one. So on that topic of gaining 500 members in 5 months, I'll kind of break it down so I can give as much value as possible and go into details of how this happened. So I'll break it down like month by month. We got the keys to this place February 1st, and we literally started constructing it on the same day. So ripping out carpets, just like basic stuff, like removing all the things and garbage that we didn't need so we can have like a fresh plate. But I remember we didn't get, like, it depends how you negotiate your contracts and what kind of deals your landlords can give out based on like the location, if it's more like warehousey or retail or whatever. But we had to pay rent like from the very beginning. So with that being said, I had to figure out like, okay, this is the new cost that we're adding into our monthly operations. How are we gonna fulfill this as we spend money to build all of this as well? So one of the strategies was just start pre-orders, right? Sell the vision. So the month of February, it was all just teasing that this is about to happen. All the customers that we had around for First Health already, all our friends, their friends, we just started promoting that if you want to sign up for this when we do open later in the summertime, May, that you would secure the best deals today. Having limited memberships as well, you would guarantee a spot. And also just like good marketing where it hypes up the place, showing the vision and some mock-ups of what our designs are going to be like, because it is a unique place that you can see just behind me. The way we wanted to make it was for a certain type of audience, a certain type of customer. So really zoning into who those people are and starting to collect some pre-orders was the month of February. Oh man. Okay, I upped the weight again for my last set. I got 55 sets here, or 55 pounds of dumbbells here, and then also 100 on the skull crusher, the easy bar. So we'll just do as much as we can on each with some partials, and then I'm gonna move on to the next exercise, which I think I'll go into some cable movements. Oh man. Okay. To our next exercise here, I got a couple of things set up. So with this, I have it all the way up with the handle. I'm gonna do a superset, but still isolated each arm. So with this, I'm gonna do the tricep extension, one arm, other arm, move on to the bicep, one arm, other arm. So even though it is superset, I get to have a little longer rest period in between the both. So that's what I want for this one. And then we'll move on to the next exercise. One more set here on each, then we're gonna move on to the third exercise, which I love the preacher curls and the tricep dips, so I'm gonna move on to the plate loaded again. But back to the topic. So after the month of February, going into March and April, I'd say it was similar strategy. So we were in the build out phase, so some things were starting to show and move within the club. So it was a good chance for us to start like doing early access tours. I had scripts made where we'd reach out to local people who were into fitness, in the correct demographic of the age and whatnot, women, men, and we'd allow them to come in here. We give them a tour of the facility. We give them the vision of where we're trying to go and the pricing and all that stuff. And some of them were sold right on the spot and believed in our story, so they would just sign up for the year. And others maybe need a little bit more convincing, but now they knew of our facility. So kept doing that every month. We got more and more. I believe the second month we had already passed 100 members in just pre-sales. And that was, I feel like I'm kind of like shortening it as well, just to summarize it, because it goes much more in detail as well, that maybe I can cover in like future videos. But just to like base off what our strategy was to gain 500 members in 5 months, month by month. So up till April, just over 150-ish members, same strategy, and gave much more tours as well. We still had no equipment in because that took the longest to come in, and actually wasn't here until like early May. But we did have these mock-up files, these renderings of what the facility is going to look like, the front side, the back side, and also a couple of videos of how the equipment is going to be laid out, what kind of equipment you're using, and stuff like that. So the customer, the members that are potentially interested in joining us really got a good idea of what this facility will look like and who it'll serve. We're on to the plate loaded machines now. I'm gonna do 3 sets on each side again. And then we got one more exercise of each. Some forearms, some cardio, and a nice New Year's Eve dinner. So this is the end of the year. We're sitting on the last day of the year. So I wish all of you guys a very happy new year. I hope all of you guys fulfill your goals and dreams that you have for this 2024 year. But the only way that's gonna happen is if you stay consistent to your goals. So I wish and I pray for you guys that you do stay consistent this year and we all have good health and we just crush another year. Moving back to the topic of growing members, we went into the month of May. Our soft open was May 15 and our grand opening was May 28. And I remember by the time we came to our grand opening, we had about just over 200 or 230-ish members, all from pre-sales. And then every month we kind of grew 100 members. So June, July, August, September. September is where we probably capped out closer to that 500 mark, maybe even October. And then obviously as months go by, you lose some members, move away, you gain some members. So it kind of just hovers around. Right now we're like pretty much near our cap here. So we're only promoting day passes or 7 visit passes, not really full on memberships because we're pretty much at our goal. And I think a lot of, because I'm in the market in the space now too, and I mean, mind you, this is still a new business to me as well, but there are a lot of gyms around that also started around the same time that we do, but unfortunately some succeeded and some didn't. So I guess there's a lot of lessons to be learned here of what you guys can do if you were to start your own business, as in if you were to start your own business in this gym field. If I were to pinpoint like 2 or 3 things that really set us apart from other gyms that were opening up, and why this gym became successful is number one, the everyday hustle. Soon as, like I said, we got the keys the very first day, we were like, okay, here's the plan, which I had already laid out and prepared for prior to even getting the keys. And as soon as we got it, we went straight to the plan, which was the plan needed in marketing to promote our gym, the plan needed in sales and scripts to promote our gym, the plan needed in the operations and build out side to make this gym successful, and aligning the whole team that we had. Okay, so the apparel side of the brand, you guys are doing this and this and that, and the gym side of the brand, this staff is working on this stuff. So my job was to come in and make sure that everybody is working on those specific tasks to push us forward on the other side of the brand and Fursal, but also this new venture that we took on. So evenly distributing the task and actually focus on them every single day to make sure we are getting closer to that goal of opening this gym and building a successful gym. Moving on to our last exercise here. I got a pair of 35-pound dumbbells here where I'm just gonna kind of lean back and do just bicep curls with a slight incline, and then move on to overhead tricep extension with the dumbbells, and that completes the workout. This feels heavy. The strategy that took us from 250 members to 500 members was solely based on the community that we had already created. So end of May time came out, and we had opened the doors to the people that did sign up. We also did, so for the first 2 weeks, from May 14 to May 28, only the people that signed up were allowed in the gym, so they got to experience it first. Then we did our grand opening on the 28th, and then on that weekend, we let everybody in for free. So what had happened is the 250 people that did end up signing up, obviously they told their friends. Obviously they posted about it. They were hyped because we hyped them and we were hyped. And when the grand opening weekend came in, it was packed. So not only the people that are current members that pre-ordered their memberships refer new people to come, so many people that were already in our email list from our local customers of clothing, and even if they hadn't signed up then and they were kind of curious about it, this was their chance to come in and try the facility that was fully functioning. So a lot of people ended up converting that weekend as well. Once they saw everything, we had a sale going on in store as well. So there were a lot of incentives for them to come in and try us out anyway. Then weekend after weekend, every month, the first weekend and the first week, we had completely free. So to keep scaling our memberships, I remember for the entire summer, that first week or the first weekend was so busy because of this hype that was constantly coming up through our current members, through us, through our socials, and just people joining. And with that same time, this is where we had started our TikTok page as well. And initially it was just promoting the club, which then converted into the brands page. And it started bringing in so many people from all across, because initially these were just like our warm leads, but through that platform of TikTok, we had people from Guelph, London, Windsor, all sorts of these, Innisfil, all sorts of these cities driving hours to come and check out this facility because our message, our story on the page resonated with them. And it's something that even now nobody else is really doing, especially in the fitness industry, especially in the gym industry, and especially in Canada. So I would say this is a blue ocean strategy, which is a space that nobody has capitalized on yet. It is something that we took advantage of as we were scaling this, and we continue to in other parts of this business now that we're close to our member cap anyway. All right. Oh. That's it, man. Oh, man. Before I get on to the treadmill, I thought we'd do a little bit of a physique check again. So the biceps are looking super pumped. Oh, maybe we do a little mirror flex after as well. You guys made it this far again. Thank you. I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible. The gym is empty, New Year's Eve, and here we are. Let's start this new year fresh, guys. Set your goals if you already have. Let's have an action plan ready for tomorrow, because January 1st, it's game on, baby. This year is our year. We're gonna win bigger than anybody else. So with that being said, see you guys in a couple days. Peace.